this may just be a Western thing where people are really upset about like other people trying to make, manga or anime. Like it's just like people are like, if it's not like, if it's not from Japan, it's not considered manga. It's just like, do the people from Japan think that? Like, do like,
Japan don't care.
yeah,
They
like,
don't care.
I'm just like, yo, like people really like go so hard for like this culture. I think it's great. I think Japanese culture is great, and it's just like if they're not saying anything about it, why are we like upset about it, right? It's like
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a crazy world. Um,
yeah. It's a weird thing because people like to gatekeep things that don't really belong to them that they can't really control.
yeah, yeah. It's I don't know what it is. I think it's in my view, it's like keeping like they're kind of viewing like like Japan as not being this like westernized like colonialized, I guess, touch culture and whatever. And it's just like, hey, we need to keep it as pure as possible. And it's just like it's like if other people want to take their culture and put a twist on it, is it going to corrupt their culture or something? Like I don't think that's the case because with a lot of different things, like Japan often looks at and they take it and make it their own. You know what I mean? I was just like
Yeah.
I was telling someone the other day that I saw a video on YouTube from this guy that talks about Japanese culture or whatever, and he was interviewing guys with Japanese guys with locks. I'm like, what? Like that's a thing? Like, and
Oh
I'm
man.
and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, bet like, these people got locks, so they're just not locks. It's just like, I'm gonna be like, hey, like you got locks, they're different. They're a different sort of locks. You know what I mean? And that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. But it's really weird to me that people are like, yeah, like people that are Japanese can't make manga or they can't make anime. It's like
And
that's not a yeah.
and it's like the weird thing too. The people that say that don't even like draw. They're not even art.
Mm,
They don't even draw anything. They just say
yeah,
like, "Oh no, you can't be a mangaka. No, you gotta be from Japan." Like Japan, he's nuts.
yeah. No, that's facts though. Like honestly, like I think the weird thing about social media, about critics, right? And especially I've been noticing this, since doing anime relatable and being on YouTube is that people that can't necessarily do what you're doing or they just don't want to or whatever, they have the most to say about whatever, right? And it's just like
Yeah, it's
if you
weird.
it's really weird. It's just like if like I can understand if someone else is like, putting in the work or whatever, they're in the same lane as you and they're just like, hey, like I think this could, make some type of critique or whatever. But it's like if we don't make anything, right? If you're not doing this, it's like why exactly does your opinion or your critique hold any weight? You know what I mean?
I think it's one of those things where people are scared that America is gonna ruin their manga by making it woke or something like that.
That word is starting to me. It's anyway.